Soap dough ladybugs. This is how I made these. I'm using some red soap dough that I colored with red reef clay. This is charcoal, colored with charcoal. You need some poppy seeds. And what you want is these little white ones inside these packages. And a little scalpel. So first, to start off, you want to just roll your red clay. So then we're just going to cut. Oh, kind of messy. And then take one of these and roll it in a ball. And you're going to want to cut it right down the center. So that's going to be the ladybug base. And take this knife, put it in the center. That's going to be your shell. But just roll it in your hands. And just kind of flatten it. So then, just going to fix it right there. Sure it's secured on there. So that's the ladybug's face. Make sure you match your little ladybug spots. And then the last thing is we're going to go in here and find white little seeds. So if you need to spread these out like on a paper plate, that's what I did yesterday, and it was a lot easier to find them. So I added the poppy seeds and the rest of the spots. And that's a ladybug. So this little mold I picked up on Amazon. It was just in a flower set. I think I paid $10 for like 10, like 4 different molds. And use it for candle wax also. So this color is from Annatto seed. And the soap dough recipe I'm using is Sorcery Soap's free recipe. And it's lard, castor, and coconut oil. So just press the Annatto seed inside there. And if your house is warm, cool this down a little bit. And then you press the white around. And then I rolled this color, which is Annatto seed and indigo. And that's how I made the little stems. So this is just plain white soap dough, Annatto seed, and indigo, and Annatto seed. And you can also use your freezer just to break them out harder. Make sure you press all the white all the way around in these inside here. And put it in your freezer for a minute, break it out, and then just keep making new ones. This is the essential oils that I'm using. EO calculator, it's the recipe of Juicy. It's orange, lemon, lime, pink grapefruit, and litsea. This is my hard oils and butters. And what I'm using is coconut oil, lard, cocoa butter, and shea. And I'll later add my olive oil and my castor oil. And then in 2 separate pitchers, there'll be 5 grams of indigo. Okay, I'm gonna set my blender on low. Add my oils. I don't know if I scorched my milk or, I mean, I shouldn't have. So I'm just going to even this out. And I can add more indigo if I need to. Not even close to trace, so might crank this up just a little bit. It's also getting rid of those little blotches, blending it well. So you don't want it over, so I'm at light trace right now. You want it to lay flat in there. And then smack your mold. Oh, go like this. Handle. Get that cord out of the way. I thought of putting a pencil line with the red reef clay, but I think it'll be too much and it'll bleed through. Red reef clay is pretty potent. Don't take very much to make sure we do that in the corners. And just continuously stir this one. So to identify when this is set up, you can kind of see where it's shinier than others. In the center, it's still shiny, but if I pour on the sides, I should be okay if it land on top. So I'm gonna mix, not sure which one I want. They're about the same. I mix one of them and get another layer so I can lay those flowers in there. Yep, isn't gonna need very much because it's already starting to set up. This one I'm just gonna stir so it stays. And we're just gonna see where we need some. Just gonna put it all in. Make sure it's all in there. Sure these don't fall. So I'm just gonna make sure that the stems are all the way in there. It's gonna hold itself. And then make sure they're centered. When I take out my dividers, I don't want the flower rubbing on the side and going all wonky. So that will be that batch. We'll force gels, so we'll get that really pretty blue, hopefully. And we'll see what this does. So I'm just gonna cover these up and wait for the goat milk to heat up. So this is starting to gel, and kind of see how everything's opaque in color. And I'm just gonna let it cool now. And I can, once it's cold, I can remove my bars. So I want to show you this color. It's all turning that color. So I'm gonna look at these.